And then if you're a boy, oftentimes circumcising.
They don't do it right there, do they? I think
No,
wait
I guess they wait
while.
a few days.
Still do that. God, I get text messages or tweets all the time from people that support my stance on circumcision. I think it's barbaric.
I do too.
It's creepy. It's crazy. The idea that
And
people...
it's unnecessary nowadays.
100% unnecessary. There's this nonsense that it somehow or another prevents AIDS. Like, get the fuck out of here. There's no data. Zero. If you go look at the actual studies that try to back it up, they'll talk about it in third world countries. Like, there's still no data. You can't tell me that it all couldn't be the same exact result, couldn't be cleaning your dick. How about just clean your dick and don't cut a baby's dick?
Right. I know, because the amount of pain that I think the baby must feel.
Oh, it's traumatic. It's like you're taking away like a certain amount of the child's freedom and decision making, like really early on, and you're cutting them. You're cutting for no reason. They're screaming, and a lot of babies lose their dicks. By the way, it's super common. Infection's really common. Babies die from it. I mean, it's not like one has ever died from it. A bunch die.
Right.
And there's a real problem with traditional Jewish methods because the moil actually sucks on the penis. I'm not making any of this up.
No, I know. I'm just grimacing.
It's disgusting. And they transfer herpes to the baby sometimes, and the babies die. And not just one, but many babies have died from getting herpes from a rabbi sucking on the baby's penis. Yeah. I was watching this YouTube video once of this guy defending this practice. And he was, an old rabbi, and he was talking about how, it's in the faith, and if you believe in God, and God came up with it the right way. And
does that make sense? I don't understand the link between cutting a piece of foreskin or cutting the foreskin and God. Like, that doesn't work. I'm a not religious person in general, so these things often don't link up in my head. But it's like, I just don't get it. How does that have anything to do with God?
It's ancient shit. It's back when people were stupid as fuck and they didn't have any data. It's really what it is.
I want to think that we are just as stupid now as we were then. But
no.
Yeah.
No.
I guess we're not.
We're not. We're not as stupid as people that lived in the 1920s. Try to watch a movie from like 1940 and watch how dopey people were. It's like, God, everyone was so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
they didn't even know how to be in color.
They were so strange and childlike in a lot of ways. Like, and the other thing is people they didn't have the access to information, they didn't live as long, and they didn't have anybody around them that had access to information the way they do.
Right.
For every scholar and every person who was deeply embedded in intellectual pursuits, you had millions and millions of people that just didn't give a fuck and were just trying to get by.
So I cut you off. You were saying that you were watching a rabbi talk about the importance of circumcision?
The importance of circumcision and doing it the traditional way where you suck on the baby's penis. And he was talking about that there's antiseptic properties in saliva and that it helps stop the bleeding. Like, fuck you.
Just
Dude,
don't cause
you.
the bleeding.
Just
and you don't have to stop it.
I was so furious watching this asshole dressed like a wizard talking about sucking on baby dicks after they cut him. I just wanted to beat the fuck out of him. I really did. It's just like watching. I was like, you make me so angry with your stupid thinking that you're justifying cutting a baby's dick, and you're talking about some dumbass old ancient bullshit that was written by morons who thought the world was flat. And you want to continue that in 2016 because it's tradition. It's like, it makes me mad. It makes me really mad because you're talking about fucking babies. If you're a grown adult and you get sucked into some stupid cult that wants to cut your dick and let that old dude suck on it, like, all right, man. How old are you? You're 35? Good luck.
Right.
Don't do it. I'd say don't do it, but good luck. But when you do it to a baby, it just makes me fucking furious. And to see this guy encloaking himself in tradition and using it to justify these like objectively barbaric practices. If you stand back and look at it, like analyze it, like what benefit is there? What are the risks and what's the consequences and what are we doing here? Are you sucking on a baby's dick, dude? Are you talking about sucking baby dicks? What? How is that? How is it real? Like, how is that guy not in jail?
Yeah, how does that exist in this modern world?
Imagine, though, if he wasn't in a religion.
Right.
Imagine if he just liked cutting baby dicks and then sucking on them. You'd fucking have him killed.
Yeah.
But the fact that he can do that, he can...
And be regarded as an elder and a scholar.
Well, he's got crazy robes on
Yeah.
and shit. He's got like gilded gold around this stupid fucking outfit that he's wearing. And I'm like, oh my God, you fool.
Are you angry that you were circumcised, assuming you were?
No, because my dick looks perfect. It's amazing. No, I if I had a chance to do it over again, I would definitely say don't do that. But no, it doesn't make me angry. There's nothing I can do about it. But it's just a foolhardy practice. It's just it doesn't help anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you know. Imagine if there was like an improvement that you could make. You know, like everybody was born, unfortunately, with this flap of skin on their forehead. But if you remove that flap of skin, you know, you can read people's minds. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
God. Be first in line.
Yeah, take that flap of skin off. Let's
Yeah.
read each other's minds. This would be amazing. They found a hack. There's like a biohack. But that's not it. It doesn't. In fact, it lessens the pleasure.
Right.
It changes the way your penis feels. Allegedly, I wouldn't know, but that's what they say. There's a whole like group of people that work to bring their foreskin back.
How do you do that?
There's apparently that you stretch the skin slowly over time until it regenerates a foreskin. It
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, it never regenerates a real foreskin because it's always going to be folded over in some sort of a strange way. But the reaction is that it reignites or whatever it is, the mucous membranes. So the tip of your penis, sorry to get graphic, folks, is supposed to have like almost like a liquid mucousy sort of membrane over it. That's all dried out now when dudes get circumcised. So
Right.
it desensitizes your penis. And when your penis is encased in foreskin and the foreskin's pulled back, it's much more sensitive and supposedly much more pleasurable. You know, who knows if that was a part of the reason why they started doing it in the first place, or if it was a hygiene issue at the time, people didn't know that much about washing. Who knows? Who knows what was the initial urge? You know, I'm sure it's under debate.